Please tell me, do you remember clause number 1? Okay, pay attention. Do you remember clause number 1 of second schedule, part 1? What was it? Confidential information. That was for which type of CA? This is for... Okay, please read. So, you can get the connectivity from there. Being an employee of any company, firm or a person discloses confidential information acquired in the course of employment except if it is required by law or if it is permitted by the employer. Can I say there it was with the consent of the client? Okay, here it is whether it is permitted by the employer. Just now you wrote one example wherein this second CA was supplying wrong information to ICAI that the person is working as an article from 11 to 5 whereas he was working from 5 to 8. Okay, he will not only be guilty under clause 1 for contravening the regulation, but he will also be guilty for clause 3. Submits. It is not submitting information. He is submitting information, but he is submitting false information. Let me tell you, this will never come in exam, but if it comes in contravention of regulation, you can always write it is clause 1, read with clause number 3. And then you have to write both the clauses. So clause number 1 is for guilty for what? For violation of regulation, for violation of provisions of this act, and clause 3 will be for supplying false information to ICAI. Have you understood or not? Tell me what was clause number 1 of second schedule part 2? Contravention of, you have to recollect fast now, you don't have to think that much, you know, it's a matter of 16 marks. Second schedule clause 2, part 2 clause 2. Confidential information he discloses without the permission of the employer or without there is any need for law to disclose. Clause number 3, submits false. Is it not submitting information? No, it is submitting, but submitting false. So if it is not submitting, I have not told you anything. I am saying he is submitting false information to ICAI. Have you understood or not?